This Shark Tank superstar explains how bad Target has screwed it up. Listen to his analysis. Let's talk about Target again. We spoke about it last week. They're down 15 billion in market cap. 15 billion.
Wow.
Because of their Satan clothing, their pride flag, their tuck swimsuits, and so on.
Targeting children.
Yeah, of course. Shark Tank star investor Kevin O'Leary went on Fox and explained what the screw up really is. Here it is.
Chairman of O'Leary Ventures. So we're in dangerous territory here with Target. They want to say goodbye to Mount Rushmore, apparently. What's the future bring?
The future brings a complete change in the thinking of corporate America, particularly S&P 500 public companies. The stunning collapse of Target market cap is almost unprecedented for its own stock in 20 years. How this happened is being scrutinized by lots of other boards right now. And it's discussion that's going on every day with institutional investors. On one hand, companies want to show their support of diversity and all the mandates that society is discussing openly. On the other hand, the job of a business, particularly from the perspective of an investor, and those that are retired, for example, that own the S&P 500 or own Target stock, are concerned that maybe they're losing their way in terms of what the prime objective is. Your customers, your employees, and yeah, your shareholders. And so if you start to get too distant or too far away from the primary mandate, the market has proven itself to really, really punish you. And it's woken up all kinds of boards. You know,
he goes on to give a lot of examples of how bad Target has screwed this up. And he's right. Target is owned by Americans like you and me, who A, don't support this crap, and B, have their life savings, their 401ks, right, their retirement plans in Target stock. Target has fallen off a cliff, and the board won't change its policies. And eventually what's going to happen is investors like O'Leary that have the clout are going to say, get out. You're destroying a beautiful, money-making, capitalistic company that has made billions for shareholders and billions for its employees, and you're screwing it up.
Yep. Well, it's because of the whole DEI, right?
Yep.
Diversity, right?
Diversity,
equity,
equity, and inclusion. So
right, it's all about that.
It's this idea that these big funds are going to tell you, Mr. Target, Mr. Budweiser, right, Mr. Gap, you have to change your policy or we're going to force you out of control of your company. So these companies are creating merchandise targeting, if you can see my fingers, that big of the population. And the rest of the population is like, what are you doing? I don't want to walk in and see a girl's bathing suit built for a guy's junk.
Yeah, exactly. And you're right. It's for a small amount of people. I mean, like you can like this much, but they're targeting all of our children, right? They're targeting all of them with their perversion. What's the other guy's name on Shark Tank? Mark Cuban?
Mark Cuban, yeah.
Mark Cuban. He made a statement actually saying that this is perfectly normal. These are, and I'm going to paraphrase it here from when I remember the way he was saying it. This is perfectly normal for growing pains, for us to change it. And he's all, apparently, from what I gathered from it, he's all about pushing his perversion onto kids. And they said that the companies need to go through this, through this transition. And once they come out on the other side, they'll start making money again and everything will be okay. And people will just forget about it, basically. I'm like, it's not working because you're still losing billions of dollars. And now they're highly concerned, especially the shareholders, right? But the shareholders, they're getting kicked to the curb because the DEI organization, they're coming down all the way from the White House and all the way from the globalists, United Nations, pushing this crap, and they rather listen to them because it becomes their score, their DEI credit score. Are you with this world economic perversion? And if you're not, we're going to kill you. So you need to join on, so then that way the people can kill you. And then you can turn around and say that they're racist for not supporting you. You can even call them economic terrorists because they don't want to buy the perversion.
Well said.